Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Arabic translation, beginning in the name of God, most merciful. Today is May the 2nd, 11:45 a.m. This is my unexpected news of this morning. I was just watching the TV show The View. I used to consider it a woman's show, but this morning I felt like it was a ladies and bimbos show. They delivered the shocking news that Osama bin Ladin was killed during a raid in Islamabad, Pakistan. Throughout the day, I will follow this news to find more about this. If the news is correct that Osama bin Laden indeed was caught and killed, then all I can say is actually my Arabic is not that great since I'm not an Arab. All I will say is fi aman Allah, which is Arabic translation, go with God's protection. May God bless his soul, and today is truly one of the saddest days for me. Osama bin Laden was somebody who was going to voluntarily surrender soon anyway. Killing him was unnecessary. And this was not disclosed this morning's news or the talk show that I was watching, that when he refused to surrender, he was shot. Was he carrying any weapons on him? Anyhow, this was one of the dumbest things anybody could have done to kill him during his capture. And the fact that they arrested him or killed him at this time, if this truly is true news, then I can say was again another dumb thing, because he was getting ready to speak anyway. As far as Joy Behar of View comparing Osama bin Laden to Hitler, I think this is deplorable. There's no comparison. Hitler was a madman, very calculated, hateful of hatred. And what he did towards the Jews was carried out over a span of years, and was prepared over a period of years. So there's no comparison. So I've lost a lot of respect from Joy Behar this morning, although she was one of the talk hosts that I really felt close to and agreed with a lot of her views. But this morning I thought, how could she be so dumb to compare Hitler with Osama bin Laden and think they're the same? Maybe Joy should recheck her history. Yes, allegedly Osama bin Laden was or is the mastermind of about 7,000 people who died on 9/11 at the World Trade Center. And now that truth, he will take with him what happened if he truly was killed, because he will never be able to speak and tell his truth. God knows truth. And I'm not even a very religious woman. Just sort of a modest, run-of-the-mill Muslim who actually wear t-shirts and sometimes swimsuits too, and who actually is frowned upon and not even approved by many very religious people. But even I'm disgusted by the callous way that news was delivered. So all I can say right now is if Osama bin Laden is truly dead, that may God bless his soul. My thoughts and prayers are with him, and may many other Muslims who if they have the nerve and the guts, very openly echo the sentiments I'm expressing this morning. And even non-Muslims, those who are very aware of the hypocrisy that exists in every society, every culture, and in every religion and faith. And if anybody wants to make comparison, then I would say they should compare Osama bin Laden with Jesus. Jesus died on the cross for sin of many of his people, And if Osama bin Laden truly is dead as of this morning, then he died on the cross, the sin of many of our people, and that include Muslims, Christian, Jewish, anarchists, heathens, and people of other faiths. So aside from this, till I find out more from various different news sources, I'm also going to say it would be interesting to know who got the loot for his arrest. So apparently this operation had been going on for the last 10 months. So the attacks they did in Islamabad was coerced, so meaning they did not ask permission from the Pakistani government. So I just like to know who won the prize jackpot money. I think I probably can name some names who probably ratted on him, but it would be interesting to see what the major news networks have to say. And by the way, whatever I've said earlier in my newscast does not mean I condone violence, does not mean I agreed with what happened on 9/11 and the attacks on World Trade Center. But on the other hand, I was just disgusted by the way this horrifyingly shocking news was delivered on this talk show. May God bless Osama bin Laden's soul, whether he's dead or alive. My thoughts and prayers are with him, with his family, with his friends, with his children. And I will continue later throughout the day.